Algebra 2, this is Chapter 6, Section 6. This will be the second video. First thing we need to do is to take our equation. We need to put it in vertex form, and then we're going to graph it from there. So vertex form, that's going to be y equals x minus h squared plus k. So we need to have a complete square here, so that's why we're doing completing the square, because we now need it. So completing the square, half of 2 is 1 and 1 squared is 1, so we're going to need to rearrange this a little bit before we can work with it. So we're going to have y equals, and it's going to be x squared plus 2x. Now let's just move this plus 4 out here. Notice it is still on the same side of the equal sign. So I don't want you to think we need to subtract 4 from both sides or anything, or whatever else we need. So to complete the square here, half of 2 is 1 and 1 squared is 1, so we would have to add 1. But if we're going to add 1, we need to subtract 1 to the same side of the equal sign, because adding 1 and subtracting 1 gets us back to 0. Next thing we want to do is actually factor that. So this becomes x plus 1 squared. And then this part over here becomes a plus 3. And we can add our y equals on the front. Then we're ready to graph it. So we're going to put, guess that this is going left 1 and up 3. So left 1 and up 2, 3, up 1, 2, 3. And then we can sketch in a parabola. And right now we're just basically trying to find the parabola and sketch it in and not really go too much further with it. Let's grab the calculator and put in our equation, so clear that one out. I'm going to put in the very original one, so this is going to be the x squared plus 2x plus 4. And I'm going to graph the original equation and see if it actually is where this final one is. And if we look, we go back 1 and up 1, 2, 3. We are at our vertex right there. And it looks pretty similar to the one I have over here. And you can tell for sure if it's the same one. If I go down and I put in the second equation, you should only see one parabola show up, because they should be right on top of each other. Okay, so here's the second equation, there's the first equation, and again, if I push graph, they should line up right on top of each other, and you shouldn't even see the second equation, which we don't, because they are in fact the same one.